Thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters, and of course, the matter we'll be looking at is the update, giving you an update on what's happening with respect to the collapsed building in Ikoyi, Lagos. Of course, a rescue operation is still on the way, and the newest report that we have now is it's unfortunately the body of the owner, Femi Oshibino, has been recovered from the rubbles, and so has been deposited at a particular morgue. And of course, rescue operations are still on the way. I understand that about 32 bodies have been brought out from that place. Of course, one would expect quite a number of people to be in operation in such a construction, going on in that place. And being the tallest of the three buildings, one is 14 layers, the other one is 16, while this particular one is 21. But then, just as different news are made around, there was a misleading, it has been quoted by the Lagos State government, by the DG, the director of the planning department in Lagos, who actually has been put on suspension, or indefinite suspension, after the events happened, saying that only 15 story was being approved, but they went as far as 21. That is giving an excuse for what has happened. But I don't think this is a time for such excuses to have come up anywhere, and the governor has taken I think the right step in the right direction, because another questions that come to mind is, what were they looking at? Is there no department that goes back to check to be sure that they are doing what they actually received approval for? They approved for 15, now they've gone to 21. What that means is that while they were doing the 16th floor, the 17th floor, the 18th floor, nobody passed through that place. And what that also means is that they must have done that 16th floor in the middle of the night, and it just took them about 1 hour or 30 minutes, and it did that the same thing on the 17th, and they the 16th to 21st floor had remained invisible. No, from the design of that place, there is no way they would have approved 15 or received approval for 15. Because what they are trying to do is to have a 360-degree buildings in that place. But this had happened. In addition to that, we also heard that there was another collapse in Lekki, after the downpour. Also, some persons came up to say that, maybe it's because of the rain that fell. That's why there was so much. There was this, collapse and all of this. But I don't agree with all of that. I don't agree with all of that. Well, there's been a committee put together to investigate the collapse of that building. That tribunal has been given an ultimatum of 4 weeks to submit their reports of on that collapse. Investigation Tribunal for Collapsed Ikoyi Building to submit reports in 4 weeks. Members of the Investigation Tribunal inaugurated to conduct an inquiry into the cause of the collapsed Ikoyi building has been given 4 weeks to submit